And now John's successful. I know he is. Like, he's done a lot and he's accomplished a lot. But just kind of listen to that conversation about, I'm like, you know what? I think there needs to be a voice somewhere, and I think you're starting to see more of it. A voice that's more of a reasonable voice of like, hey, as long as you're out there doing you and you are legal and you're not doing anything, nefarious or unethical, go chase your own experience, man. Go chase what you want to do and don't let people drag you down because you're trying to chase that. You want to shoot 2.5-year-old bucks? You do it, man. You wanna go out and harvest does, you do it. If you're happy with that button buck, you do it. You wanna shoot a crossbow, you do it. You only wanna gun hunt, you go do it. But do not, at no time is it acceptable for you to get onto any type of social media or any type of account or any type of forum or even walk up to somebody who's out enjoying the outdoors legally and ethically to sit and bring them down because they don't do it the way you do it. It's time that that shit stops or serious. Like, I'm
Yes. Yes.
and
Yeah.
that's the point behind this is really kind of the point behind the podcast. Yes, I can be opinionated and yes, I will give you my experiences that I see, but I'm not gonna sit and dog you because honestly, you could and I'm not saying it's like you could this year you could have shot a 2.5-year-old buck, been really proud of it, and I'd still have you on the podcast. I'm not about bringing I know what you gotta show. I'm not
Little
about bring
2.5-year-old, buddy. Two and a
yeah.
half year old. I was happy.
There's nothing wrong with that, but you see some of these other ones where and yeah, they gain traction, but they don't care if it's not a 180-inch deer, they don't care, like, we don't yeah, don't worry about it.
You're so right though, man, because everybody is opinionated. I love just to hunt. I mean, I'm looking for bigger, older deer to fill my freezer, but if only a 6 point comes across and I was like, wow, this is an opportunity. You know what I mean? And I like them. I'm gonna take them. You know what I mean? If like that's only a 2.5-year-old deer, that 9 point. And, he was probably one of the bigger ones I've seen on camera. That's why I do my homework, and I
Mhm.
like just because he was dark and he had character, and he was actually a really good deer to take out of there because the way the land was and how other people hunted it. So, yeah, you're right. Why are people judging people? Stop judging. We're all in this stuff together, and this is all for us, for to relieve yourself, to freaking get away, to be able to enjoy yourself. And I look at it the exact same way. There's a purpose why we're out there, man. You know, you just got to be able to relax and do it. You know,
And you should be able to chase it the way you want as long as it's legal. I'm not saying throw a thermal scope. I'm not saying I'm for you to throw a thermal scope on your crossbow, go out in the middle of the night and go shoot a booner. That's illegal. That's anybody anybody who's in it for the right reasons is gonna tell you, you probably shouldn't do that." But it's, it's gotten I'm starting to see another side of it though, because I've seen on some of my posts where like, all right, so I go out and I get this 1.5-year-old buck on camera. I'm just watching him with my phone and stuff. And he's a deer I'm gonna let go. Not saying that somebody else shouldn't shoot him. I'm just saying like this is, I know what I'm looking for, and he's just not quite there yet. And but I'm seeing the comments now like, oh, we had back straps tonight. you know, I'm starting to see the other side of this dynamic, which is great to see. Like, hey, you know what? Yeah, absolutely. You're happy with that deer, take him. It's just I'm in a situation and I'm at a point now where, yeah, I'm gonna shoot does. Like I got no problem shooting does. We get one buck tag in Ohio, and I'm at least trying to my go-to. This is my it's not a certain score, it's not a certain anything. What it is, if I look at the buck and I see him coming and I go, "Yep," I'm probably gonna shoot him. I can't tell you what score that is. That could be a 120 as far as I know. All I'm looking at when I see that deer, I go, "Yep," I shoot him. If I look at him, I'm like, "Eh." I'm probably not gonna shoot him, but like, "Hey, go do you, buddy. Go enjoy another year of life or something." But that is my judgment is that, yep, and there's no question, I'm shooting it. So, that's what happened this year with the rifle. Like, went out with a straight wall cartridge. That buck came in, I'm like, "Yep." He got it.